Andy, why do the Mets think things will be different for Tylor Megill this year?
Well, I think he's motivated by what Emmanuel said about him in the A block, and that's going to be a helpful thing. I mean, doubters and haters. No, I think with Megill, what they've seen over the past year is a guy who has, number one, developed a sinker where he used to be a four-seam guy because he has that body type and he's got the ability to throw high 90s. He was a four-seam guy, high fastball, and now he's throwing a lot more sinkers, which, by the way, is why he's pitching in Houston, just like Holmes yesterday, is that they like those right-handed sinker ballers against this righty-heavy lineup, and that's a pitch that he really developed in earnest over the course of last season and finished last season strongly. And number two, they think he's gotten better at attacking, throwing strikes, not getting into three-ball counts, and using his pitches well, knowing what to throw when. As they've developed and broadened that arsenal that he has, they think he's learning that pitchability side of it a little better. I totally understand how Mets fans and just people watching have been like, we've been hearing about Tylor Megill for a long time, but they are convicted here in this organization that he can be what Carlos Mendoza just a little while ago called a dude, a guy. He can be that guy, and that's one of the reasons they feel good about the rotation, better probably than the general public feels. So we'll see how it plays out, but that's how the Mets look at it.
Yeah, I mean, I look at Tylor Megill and I'm like, They look at him and say, yeah, well, we're going to find out one way or another. Brett Baty getting the start tonight at second base. What are the plans for second base?
So this is a fascinating thing. I mean, you're going to see until McNeil gets back, basically a platoon with Baty and Luis Angel Acuna, of course. But Baty at second, this is so interesting because it was never really supposed to happen. This is a corner guy, through no fault of his, is born with the body of a corner guy. We've talked about this all through spring training, Sal. But the Mets are lucky to have a young player, a prospect, who's willing to do whatever, learn whatever, play out of position, and get really into it. And what they saw from the beginning of spring training to the end was a player who got better at situational awareness. It's things that we hardly even notice when we watch with our eye and that you can't even see on TV. Like, where are you going in a cut or relay play? What base are you backing up? Well, all things like that they are seeing getting better and better all the time. His range is never going to be plus at second base. That's just who he is and how his body is. But they see a guy who has gotten a little leaner because they knew he was going to play a little bit of middle infielder try. A guy whose first step has improved over the years with the agility work that he's done. So it's an imperfect solution at second, and it's happening because of an injury. But Mike Starbaugh, the infield coach, told me yesterday, this is going to look better than you think it's going to look. So I'm fascinated to see.